Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another watch along the Joan Gamper Trophy, the annual match, and we are going to be playing against Monaco. Now, guys, apologies for the lack of audio. I don't think I'm going to be able to share the audio from the game. That's just because the game is being streamed through Barcelona's new streaming platform, Barcelona One, and it's just an issue bringing up the website. Yeah, just it. I'm just having issues, just technical difficulties. With Barcelona's new app. But guys, let's look at Barcelona's lineup for the match against Monaco, in which this is the match in which we start the game and we say, hey, we look towards the new season. This is where we try to wrap up the preseason. But you have Ter Stegen in goal. And now it's not going to be a 4-4-2. It's going to be a 4-2-3-1. But you're going to have Ter Stegen in goal, Balde, Inigo Martinez, Christensen, and Koundé in that back line. In the midfield, it's actually going to be a pivot partnership of Marc Casado and Mac Bernal, a partnership that Hansi Flick did like a lot. And then up top, you're going to have Robert Lewandowski as the striker, Paul Viter either on the right-hand side or on the left, Rafinha on vice versa, and you're gonna have Paulo Torre as that number 10. And it's going to be very, very interesting, guys. And if you guys do want to see the game, it is going to be on Barcelona's new streaming platform, Barca One. It's sort of like Twitch, where you can see a whole bunch of Barcelona content. But the caveat is that if you do want to see it ad free, then you are gonna have to pay a small subscription fee. But it is very cheap. It's only $2 US, and so it's very accessible for people. Well, if you want to watch the match, you can watch it for free. Just if you want to watch it without ads, then you are gonna have to pay that subscription. But it's gonna be exciting, guys. It's gonna be exciting. The match is about to start, and could we see Dani Olmo also be introduced into the match? And these are the bench, as you can see. You have a lot of Barcelona players injured. You have Ronald Araujo, Pedri, Gavi, Frankie, and Sufati all injured. But you have the return of Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres. You have Ilkay Gundogan, Quim, Junjan, I still can't pronounce his name right. Miguel Fay, Hector Ford, Andres Cuenca, Alex Valle, Iñaki Peña, Ander Astralaga, Sergio Dominguez, Gerard Martin, Antonio Fernandez. Wait, so is Dani Olmo not going to be in the squad? That's weird. I assumed that he was going to be in the squad. But, all right. Let me put some audio. There we go. Yeah. All right, boys. Let's get the match underway. The match is going to be starting relatively soon. Okay, now the Barcelona players are walking out. Solid, solid, solid. Let me redo that just like for the Barcelona anthem. But guys, what do you guys think of that lineup? These Joan Gamper matches, it's usually a strong indication of what's gonna happen in that first opening game against Valencia. And so could this be the lineup that Hansi Flick starts La Liga with? Paul Viter already in the starting lineup. That's crazy. That's crazy. Or are we gonna see, for example, a Gundogan in that number 10 instead of Paulo Torre? We could see that. But it's interesting. It's interesting. What's up, NJ? Welcome to the stream. All right. I like the starting lineup. Funny enough, I don't think it's too bad. Okay. Not gonna lie though, when they introduced Paulo Victor and Danny Olmo, I thought surprise attack with Nico Williams' presentation. Oh my gosh. Im- Yo, I honestly thought that Nico Williams he could have been presented today. But Barcelona, you know, they have a ton of work to do, man, in regards to Nico. Hansi Flick, good morning, Culés. I'm very happy to be here. The players and all the staff behind them were working hard and hope that we achieve our goals. With your support, we are much stronger. VISCA BARCA. Okay, so that's Hansi Flick's sort of first words. Whoa, and Frankie Young received some whistles. That's crazy. All right. Because I know Hansi Flick demanded everything to be private when it comes to transfer news. Yeah, he didn't want things to be spread, basically. So I thought surprised me. What? Nico Williams. Nico Williams receives the 10? Look at this right here. Nico Williams receives the 10. Fabrizio Romano reports. Nico Williams, I'm proud to get the shirt number 10 from Munyain and to make history as he did. Okay. What does this mean? A new shirt number for Nico. All right. Maybe reading a little bit too much into that. All right, game underway. Let's see what happened. Yup, listen this. Is the final year of Nico with Athletic. I won't be surprised if they do poorly in La Liga but go all in for the Europa League and Copa. All right. I'm gonna move this a little bit. I'm gonna move this like towards the middle. Oh, Rafinha, good work. No, Pau Victor. Oh no, it's no, yeah, it is Pau Victor. Oh, Rafinha beats his man, puts in the cross, just Pau Victor. Oh, that's a terrible miss. Ah, that could have been Pau Victor's first opening goal, and basically in the first minute or so. That'd been crazy. Good defensive work from Balde right there. All right. Rafinha. Find level, find level. Nice, Torre. Oh, my Marcos was trying to find Kunde right there. Who is that in? Yeah, that's Simbolo. The 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 Swiss striker. Okay. You doing a podcast tonight? Yes, I am, NJ. I am. Indeed. Well, we're going to be talking about the whole Nico Williams thing. We'll go in a little bit more detail. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Hold on, let me see something. Whoa. Okay. Were you watching the game? I'm watching it on Barca One on Barca's app. You can watch it for free, but if you want to watch it without ads, you are gonna have to pay just like a small subscription fee. And no, usually I have the game on my computer. That way I can also share the audio. But because it's on Barcelona's app, it's just it's so like all the technical difficulties on the app aren't sorted out and everything. There you go. Oh, Monaco almost scored.
Just to finish that thought, he isn't a player who needs to be a sole striker anymore, and it doesn't hurt to have someone to play next to. Pau Victor is young, he's spry. We've seen him pop up in positions that he wasn't expected to be in at times in this preseason, which is the mark of a guy who's got good instincts. He's in the right place.
Oh, good switch from Pau.
Maybe it could be a striker.
Yo, ball down the overlap. Making a run. Oh, Paulo Torre, good turn. Oof. It was a difficult pass from Christensen to Casado.
Made a nice run. He's been my favorite of the youngsters, and for those who don't quite know yet which of the youngsters they want to latch onto, because there seem to be new ones every year, keep your eye on number 30. Here's also number 18.
Nice Kunde on the overlap. Okay. First Barca corner. Good stuff. We almost conceded. If Mbolo gets on the end of that cross, oh wait, was that foul from Inigo? I don't know. Also, guys, is the audio fine? I have the game on my tablet and everything.
I know we have a lot to cover today and all season, Doug, and we're not going to get to everything now, but just a couple of thoughts on those last points. First of all, Rafinha's service this preseason has been excellent, and that was something he lacked last year, was that consistent delivery.
And now Rafinha is out on the right, Pau Victor out on the left. Good control from Pau Victor. Oh, beats his man. Good stuff. Ball there. Ah.
Some interesting movements from Barca so far, and as Monaco have not been able to hold on to the ball for any.
Not gonna lie though, keeping Eric Garcia would be good because he actually is a good defender. Obviously not face the biggest clubs. Okay, so who would you keep, Miguel Fay or Eric Garcia? Because you can't keep both. Keep in mind.
Said that one's mine. It's his teammate who lined up a shot. He and Pablo Torre got mixed up. Neither of them took the chance. But a good recovery from Bernal to win the ball back.
You saw that pace from Bernal.
It seems like we don't have any time to talk about anything because here comes Rafinha again. I think we're getting that left-hand side where he's wreaking havoc and causing plenty of problems.
Oh, good pass. Now the Koundé. Move that right there. Eric Garcia because Flick trusts him more. Okay, so then what would you do with Miguel Fay? Because keep in mind, you have Inigo Martinez, you have Christensen, you have Koundé, you have Araujo, you have Paco Garcia, Eric Garcia. Loan him? Alright. I think a loan spell for Miguel Fay wouldn't be the end of the world, but that's all dependent on the offers that Barcelona can get for him, and if teams actually want to get him on loan.
That role really well. Now he's got a little bit of help this year because Marc Bernal has stayed back with him in the preseason and formed a double pivot, which gives him the flexibility to do what we just saw, move forward, get a chance in on goal. Another corner from Rafinha. This time he hits it long, drops in the box, not quite to get away just yet.
Man, you can stream the match and pretend like you're playing the FC game and they wouldn't ban you or anything. I see people doing that, but then like after a couple streams, like they ban them. Because when I used to watch people on YouTube, you know, because before I started YouTube and everything, that used to happen. So I was just thinking, you know what, let me just be careful. Or maybe sell him with a buyback clause and sell him clause. Because that Araujo deal was dumb. That Araujo deal was so dumb. It's ridiculous.
Because a lot of big names are still waiting on the bench to come in, including Lamine Yamal and others.
It's ridiculous how oh, nice, Lewandowski.
Pre-season, at times it's been the younger players who started, the older players who come on and just offer something a little bit new, rather than it being the other way round. 45 minutes for the star team, and then some unknowns.
But like, I want to see Omo play that. I don't even think Omo's on the bench. That's crazy. Because like Omo is not even in the squad. Hold up, let me see. Is he even in the? So he's not gonna have his debut against against Valencia? Yeah. Then he almost not on the bench.
Added attacking to his strings to his bow. Last season, he scored a couple of great goals, Andres Christensen. Yeah, when he scored at Montelivi against Girona was a worldie and then some. And you hope that he'll be able to contribute at times this season.
Oh, and then look at how Dani Olmo was presented.
Solid as one of the center backs that you can count on because Barca have more than a few. Araujo will also get his chance, of course, when he's able to come back.
Okay. Him and Yamal will probably be substituted in later. The debut will be probably against Valencia. Yeah. It's gonna be the first game of La Liga.
Headed out. That looks like it was on course for another corner.
And that's gonna be exciting. You know, I was expecting Dani Olmo to debut today in the Joan Gamper Trophy, but debuting against Valencia wouldn't be the end of the world. You know. How's the match looking so far? The match is very open-ended, I would say. Barcelona with a good few chances. Pau Victor with the clearest chance of the game. If he was able to get a slight touch on the ball instead of that big touch, it would have been 1-0. Oh, Inigo close. But AX, if you want, you can watch the game on Barcelona One. It's an app. It's for free.
Inigo got enough on this and seemed he just headed it down. He knew exactly where he was.
It's Barcelona's new streaming platform. Location issues? No, I was having the same thing because of the Barcelona One app. I wasn't able to bring it up on my computer for some reason. And like the app is new, so I understand like there's gonna be like some technical difficulties. That there's gonna be issues in regards to licensing rights and everything. Now, but our defense is looking sad. Monaco, they've been getting some good chances. Oh, Fambolo.
With all of this willpower to push forward, get numbers into the box, and attack relentlessly, how will they be able to recover and defend when the opponent hits them on the counter, which we've seen Monaco do a couple of times, and nearly sneak in?
Bro, listen though, on my take. Imagine if we have Mahrez instead of Dembele back then, and early Inigo Martinez instead of Umtiti. Mahrez instead of Dembele. Okay. I like that. And early Inigo Martinez instead of Umtiti. See, the reason why Umtiti disappointed a lot of Barcelona fans is because he took the decision to go to the World Cup and not have that surgery. But Umtiti, when he first came in at Barcelona, was absolutely fantastic. He was amazing. He was like one of the best center backs in the world. But it was that forcing his knee, forcing himself to play that World Cup, which aggravated the injury, and then the series of injury problems developed, and everything just became worse. Mahrez would have a good chemistry with others in the team during the time. All right. True, bro, it was the World Cup. He knew the risk. Yeah, it's the World Cup. It's like it's a once in a lifetime thing.
And it's also, I mean, speaking selfishly from a fan's perspective, it's fun to see those teams in person for people who otherwise might not get that opportunity. Barca have obviously gone to the U.S. the last couple of years. Atletico de Madrid just went to Hong Kong and then played yesterday against Juventus in Sweden. So these teams are getting around and traveling because they know that they have fans all around the world, and Barca are no exception. In fact, I'd call them probably the world's most followed club. Back once again by Barca, and here is the turf from Lewandowski. Looks for goal. It was a P-roller along the deck. Didn't have Pau Victor available for the pass. Decided to go for it.
How are we looking? We pressing? We are getting higher up on the field. We are pressing in good locations. Just a bit at times we're a little bit too careless on the ball. No, that's what was down right there. Barca won. How much is the membership? Does it stream UCL and Copa, right? The membership, it's $2. So it's cheap. Well, I mean, depending on where you live, for example. And does it stream UCL and Copa? That is something that I'm a little bit confused about, because how does it conflict with the other streaming rights for example, of ESPN and Paramount? Because Paramount streams the UCL games and ESPN streams the La Liga matches. But what I know right now, because TSN, ESPN of Canada, they always stream Real Madrid. No, yeah, it makes sense because I'm guessing it's part. Yeah, like Barcelona does not stream. What I think in Barcelona they do is like they can have the league matches, but after the season. Yeah, it's only Barcelona matches. It's only Barca matches, but it's more like documentaries. training sessions, a little bit more of you know, videos about the players, everything like that.
Come through this summer. We're unashamedly fans of Mark Castello for what he's done in a position where Barca needs some cover. There have been other culés who have sung the praises of Marc Bernal and Paul Victor as well, of course, taking some plaudits for his efforts against Manchester City and Real Madrid. Well, every preseason there seem to be one or two youngsters that break through and then get their chance with the first team. Looking for Lewandowski doesn't quite come to. And for this preseason, we've seen Casado, Bernal, and Pau Victor as the main three. I think Bernal and Casado have been aided by each other, helping them out in support in the midfield.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Last season, it was all about Fermin, and I know we haven't seen him in the preseason for obvious reasons, but he's still my guy. I mean, he is the #1 midfielder for me for Barca that should be playing every single game. Through how Victor's first touch is heavy as he tried to control. Finally, there's Monaco breakout.
Lewandowski needs to stop playing the link-up plays. He doesn't have that Benzema skill for that. His touch has declined. Any chance you play FC Mobile or are you into console? I don't play FC Mobile, but I do play FIFA. I play Pro Clubs, actually. I play Pro Clubs. But I haven't been playing recently just because, like, FIFA has been a little bit stale these past couple of weeks, you know? But that usually happens in the summer and everything.
All respect to all of those players as Monaco try to break. There will be a run from the right hand side trying to
Oof.
Great Ter Stegen, very optimistic on that right hand side. Ter Stegen just watched it float over the crossbar. Much like Gamper of the shot for the ceremony, very nearly cleared.
Oh.
Look at this, we're coming right back the other
There we
way.
go.
Victor.
Oh, bow.
Barca 1 feed today in terms of who's pulling the strings and pushing the buttons to switch from replay to live action, but the international world feed this year is going to have to learn with Barca that they better get back to the action quickly.
Casado, Christensen. I've been liking the movement from Pau this game. Pau Victor has been literally everywhere in that front line. Some ideas when you live stream, you should invite people to do a watch along. Obviously, it's your choice when it comes to podcast. Try doing it in an hour. On the podcast, for our weekly episodes, I can make it longer, definitely. But in regards to inviting people to do a watch along, my plan is to, for example, just have like a little studio set up where we could do like the podcast. But having it like virtually, like people joining virtually, it's going to be a little bit difficult because there is going to be a lag. And so when, let's say, for example, Barcelona score or Barcelona concede, then someone is going to see that before someone else, you know. But that's actually in the plans, NJ, to have, like a little like studio where I can also bring people and have a watch along with tons of people. I loved Prime Lewa in Bayern or Dortmund, but Barca is paying him 35 mil, second highest in La Liga for what goes in big games. See, I think Barcelona right there, they oh my god. They're paying a little bit for bringing in Lewandowski in after that move from Bayern. Because think about it. Lewandowski was playing in Bayern Munich. He was playing in Bayern. Barcelona, they have what? Just come from reaching the Europa League. We were struggling in Europa League. Why would Lewandowski come to Barcelona unless he's going to be paid handsomely? You know? Barcelona looking for a big superstar They go off for Robert Lewandowski, but understand that hey, we are gonna have to pay money for him. And in the first season of Robert Lewandowski, we do win La Liga. We do win the Supercopa de España. But the season after, it's not successful, and then you're thinking, oh, is that money for Lewandowski worth it? And this third season, it's gonna have a lot to say about Robert, which is he's gonna be turning 36. Pau Victor has that David Villa-esque movement. I'll be down as long as you pay for my plane ticket every week. Well, I mean, if the CulePodcast is able to bring in that type of revenue, I'm perfectly fine with that. Each time you say, "Oh my God," stop talking, hard stop, talk to us. It adds tension. Sakaya takes a shot on goal. Good block from Casado.
As soon as that ball went out of play, Ter Stegen was asking and waiting for the next one. Got it right back in.
Well, great turn from Paulo Torre.
Over to the far side for Barca. Much of their good work.
I'm actually surprised to see that Paulo Torre is starting in this match. Right there, Barcelona lose possession.
Interesting stuff.
Monaco with the ball.
Joan into the first half. Slight delay to kick off.
You saw Koundé in the Euros? He cooked, man. He cooked and clean. Koundé was phenomenal in the Euros. Arguably France's best player.
Don't remind me, please.
But in that match against Spain, you know, Dani Olmo, he said, what's up? Dani Olmo said, what's up? Lamine Yamal, you know, he showed up, scoring that absolute world-class banger.
Fixture at Vizcaya,
Nice, bow. Good pressure.
stadium in all of the Primera División. Says you, no? You say the most historic? Yep, that's the most historic. It's the oldest stadium.
Now, honestly, Koundé had Nico in his pocket.
In the Segunda División, they have the oldest stadium.
Koundé was phenomenal against Nico. It wasn't just Koundé who was at fault. Oh my God, Inigo Martinez, Monaco on the attack. Oh, is that Bernal? No, please tell me that's not a red card from Bernal. Oh, offside. Oh my gosh, I thought Bernal gave away the penalty.
Involved on Mino, but
Monaco on the counter. They received a fortunate rebound right here.
we're hoping that
Oh yeah, he is offside. He is offside.
Camp Nou is open before the end of the upcoming
Minamino was offside.
year.
Oof.
Second consecutive season on a full-time basis.
Mustafa, what's good? Welcome back to the stream. Yes, we got to 1K. Making progress on the channel. Marc Bernal. Inigo needs to go back to where he came from.
He's been the man who's made things happen.
Go back to Athletic Club.
Who's sitting playing on the right, causing just as much damage.
Oh, Rafinha.
Opposition sides.
Wow.
Not so far in this game. Might swap.
Fuck it, I'll take Coleman for a loan. I won't be surprised if we do a late signing. Also, we signed the Girona winger for Barca Athletic. If
Was the one who made that offside happen. And
we'll see if he explodes. Who knows?
stuck in behind, and he does seem to be making all
I did see that. But that was a signing for that's a signing for Barca Athletic. It's not a signing for Barca.
back line of Barca's
For Barca's first team. You know. And Barca Athletic, you know, they make signings and everything, but I usually don't talk about them because like you don't know if they're gonna turn out well or not.
Barca have.
You know. But Koeman on a loan, Barcelona they're right now exploring alternatives to Koeman. I mean to Nico Williams. Because Nico Williams apparently said yes, but at the same time, you know, we're receiving mixed feelings. Barcelona, they have work to do, but at the same time, you see Nico Williams post with the number 10 from Munyain. You're saying, okay, like, well, what's this? What's going on here?
City,
You know?
Madrid, Milan, and now this one. These are all potential Champions League matchups.
I said by September, you did it before the deadline. Bro, it's thanks to you guys. It's thanks to you guys who tune in to watch my videos, guys. Thank you. Koeman is prone to injuries, man. Chiesa is sitting there. See, but Koeman on loan, wouldn't be the end of the world. Because if he's successful, perfectly fine. And if he's not, he goes back to Bayern Munich. You know, it's a low risk for Barca.
I know people are risk averse when it comes to change, but I love the new format of the Champions League, particularly for one reason, which is that no team can jump from one competition to another at the turn of the calendar year. We would see teams finish third in their group and then go to the Europa League and become the instant favorites to win it. I could cough and then say Atletico de Madrid or Sevilla, but we'll be kind. I just want the team to finish the competition.
Crazy to think I'm not even mad yet. I'm not even mad yet. It's kind of this behavior. Yo, I don't think anyone's mad. Yo, how do you even make someone mad?
As far as the two extra games are concerned, that is a point that you could argue for the players' mental and physical health to allow them to.
Chiesa can come and cause some damage, I'm sure.
The format itself
You sure?
gives them something to finish in the top 8.
When would you say is the last time Chiesa played well? You know, in the big game.
24
They're all frauds. Rafinha, my winger, will show levels. Their statue. Luis Diaz for 58 million. You taking the piss? He's too. No. I'm not paying 58 million for Luis Diaz. No. Pass it to Pau Victor. Pau Victor on the counter. He has space. He's gonna pass it to Rafinha. But I think it was for Pablo Torre. The reason why he has mixed feelings because he knows that the Europa League final is going to be in Bilbao. For sure, he's then going all in. Probably Nico already told his brother and the president he's leaving next year. And Koeman is too injury prone. But Mustafa, even if Koeman was to come on loan, you wouldn't be in favor of that? Because for Chiesa, you'd have to pay 15 to 20 million. And then, like, that's a risk. A bigger risk than Coleman. After the Laga in the last match, bro, he was huge in the penalty shootout and against Man City. Better than their statue. I don't know why Ter Stegen is an untouchable at Barca. It's weird. So it's possible he might come. Chiesa on a loan? I don't think so. I think if we get Chiesa, we would have to pay 15 to 20 million. But what's crazy is that Chiesa in the Euros had a market value of 100 million euros. Right now, it's 20 out of Juventus' plan. If you see that huge drop-off, there's a reason why. Would you think that Chiesa would do well at Barcelona? I don't know. This is the problem with fans today. He's too injury prone, but everyone is injury prone nowadays. It can't be helped. I think it's minimizing those players, for example. Yeah, Chiesa at the Euros was fantastic, but the Euros were 3 years ago, where Chiesa showed up. You know. We're not going to be looking at a player whose last good performances were 3 years ago. That's the thing, you know?
Look at that beautiful city.
I mean, talk about injury prone. Look at the Young, highest paid player in La Liga, and yeah, you're right about that. But this is why Barcelona, they're looking to sell. But the thing with Frankie, he doesn't want to leave. So what can we do?
Olympics in Paris and coming to this area of Barcelona, which
What's up, Cons? Welcome to the stream.
The area where they ran where they would do some of the track and field practice. You have the field hockey pitch that's right next to here once a week.
Torre and Pau Victor were performing good so far. I've been liking them. I've been liking both of them.
Baseball game and my
I think Pau Victor has been able to get into some very good positions. His movement has been fantastic. Paulo Torre, same for him. He's been able to have a good few, moments of brilliance, flashes. And I was surprised to see Paulo Torres start this match because I thought, Gunagan was going to be starting. I thought that this was going to be, Hansi Flick's first like real lineup because after this, guys, La Liga starts. Our first game is against Valencia, and so Hansi Flick is going to be wanting to prepare for that. First thing first, Deco needs to. What Deco needs to do is sign Nico Williams. Oh, Bernal, lovely feet work.
you said tourism is
Lovely footwork.
right, and sometimes there's some
Deco needs to sign Nico Williams because if your only signing is Danny Olmo, zero departures,
people want to come and see this beautiful
it's gonna speak badly about Deco,
be the right kind of
and questions are gonna be asked about him.
place that you're coming to.
But again, Chiesa has had a bad injury before, but he did okay last season, especially a woeful Juventus last season.
On their visits to the Olympic Stadium, haven't got forward too much. A couple of balls across the face of goal have been just about the most of the problems they've provided.
Oh, nice Balde, good run.
The run into the box again. He tries to bring that across.
Straight to the goalkeeper.
It was a couple of paces ahead.
Honestly, so far, Balde has disappointed me. Dude has had so much space to carry, but he back passes every time.
6 months out to play a game
In regards to Balde, I think it's because he, we can't be a little bit too harsh on Balde.
Well, we've been hitting so much on all of
And that's because Balde has been out for, roughly 6 months, something like that. He was out in February against Athletic Club, or January, in that Copa del Rey match. And, he's just come back in preseason. So after considerable time away from football, I understand why Balde isn't at his best. I'd give him a couple weeks, and to build up that fitness, build up that sharpness before I make any conclusions on Balde. I mean, it was nice interacting. Gotta sleep. Night, man. All the best. All the best, G. Thank you for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Hansi Flick is planning to convert Pedri in the double pivot during the season, just like we did with Thiago. You think so?
to hold it up, but it's cleared away from the near post. Was that Inigo Martinez who hooked that away? And it was delivered.
Because I saw reports that Hansi Flick, he wanted to use Pedri in that number 10.
Was able to take enough sting out of that
But
for his defence.
it's understandable if Hansi Flick maybe goes, hey, Danny almost a 10, Pedri a little bit more further back onto the pitch
Stadium.
I asked you during the preseason if you were
in that pivot role, partnered up with maybe like a Gavi, partnered up with a Cazador, Bernal.
I'm an understanding person who listens to what you like, Spence. And I say you seem so vehement that you wanted this way
Only thing stopping us from winning the treble is Turlat.
watching the game.
But you know how sad it is for Ter Stegen to outlive Messi, Neymar, Suarez, Piqué, Sergi Roberto, Busquets, Jordi Alba, Rafinha offside. Barcelona score, but Rafinha is offside.
Concerned about the condition of
That was a lovely pass from, I think, what was it, Pau Victor? Or was it Paulo Torre? No, it was Paulo Torre. What a... he's just a foot off offside.
half a hair on his head offside. But
That's a fantastic ball from Paulo Torre.
unfold that finish from him. It was indeed Lewandowski who was knocked over. Looks got bandage that's been put on his wrist during the cooling break.
That's lovely.
Some trouble. And the way he was holding it,
That's what he did that. Why Thiago was untouchable during that 2020 Bayern squad, pre and during COVID. He's a goalkeeper, makes sense.
one of those things you don't think that a wrist injury would be
No, but like
to strike
Ter Stegen,
corpulent player
he's been all right these past couple of seasons. He hasn't been world class,
as well.
you know.
The
Like in all these years, Barcelona, they just haven't been like, oh, no, Ter Stegen. Maybe let's try to look for a keeper who's better. A keeper who's more clutch. I saw Ter Stegen wishing farewell to Sergio Roberto on Twitter. It's like, dude is asking to get trolled by Barcelona fan base. Not a single good reply or quote in that tweet. I saw that, and I, funny enough, I saw like the first, reply under was like, you follow him as well, or like, you two get out. Just people saying all of that.
September the 25th. Match day 7.
Red letter day for some of these players. Some
Ah,
really
Bernal loses the ball.
well, there's no love lost between the two sides, especially with Pepe Portolas back in charge at Los Azalones, taking over for a second full season of his second tenure.
Oh, nice. Good work right here from Barca. Oh.
And Lewandowski wasn't looking to break into a run there. He was looking to hold that up. He knew Pau Victor was behind him as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also continue in possession. They have been the dominant side in this Gamper Trophy game.
I mean, Mats is very professional. I mean, Sergio overall is a third-tier legend of the club.
Half-time now.
Sergio Roberto is the type of player that every single squad needs. A player who, is not going to be the best. Oh, Rafinha, lovely pass.
He's actually a good decoy.
But he's solid. He's very versatile. He's professional. He's hardworking. Everything like that. You need players in your squad like Sergio Roberto. But the thing is that Sergio Roberto was starting, in most of these matches or in a couple of seasons when that wasn't his role. We needed Sergio Roberto to be a substitute instead of a starter, And that's where Barcelona, where Sergio Roberto overextended his welcome.
Probably going to find yourself open in a position to have a second to make a decision.
Nice, Inigo. Good block. If you had Courtois as our keeper in that Liverpool, Roma, and PSG night, we would have been treble winners for 4 times and 8 UCLs.
World-class striker. It's,
I guarantee you, if Courtois was in goal in those matches, we would not have. We maybe would have lost him in 1 or 2 of those matches, but we would not have looked as bad. Courtois would have made huge saves and would have kept Barcelona in it, or even won us the game. Courtois was huge.
Again, yes, Monaco being forced back.
That's every club. They have the best and average players. Like Madrid, they have Lucas Vazquez, who's average, but he did his part. Even Nacho, for example.
Goals behind by now in terms of clear chances. Minamino releases to the left. There is a bit of space for Ben Seguir.
Oh, and Bolo.
Danger.
Oh, Balde, good block.
Block. Michael Seguir's gone down.
Minamino.
The defense try and cover.
Nice. Who is that, Pau? No, it's Paulo Torre.
And the move breaks down for AS Monaco. They have to reset on the edge of the area. Right, this ball brought across.
Nice, Inigo.
No finish there because Inigo Martinez
Huge block.
well to make the clearance.
Well, they've sustained pressure from Monaco. Barca.
Yeah, Monaco putting some pressure. Clear that. Foul. We take that. Courtois fucking 6'7". The fuck, he's a cheat. 2OP. Bro, 6'7"? My god, that guy's a giant. My favorite keeper was Gigi Buffon. Unfortunately, he never won the UCL, but dude was yeah, but he's a World Cup legend. Buffon, oh. Guys, who do you guys think is the GOAT goalkeeper? Neuer, Casillas, Gigi Buffon?
Established first team players to try and get
Who do you guys think is the best goalkeeper of all time?
Yeah, if I'm Hansi Flick, which obviously I am not, I'm thinking about putting those players on
Oh, good power.
the start of the second half.
There's a bit of space here, just one touch to control. Little dummy sold. Reluctant to pull the trigger inside.
Ah,
Yeah, it's just that.
that's the best pass from Lewandowski.
Go. I know that
Through the years,
Illinois' weaker left
performance-wise,
season.
Oblak's been better than Ter Stegen. I think the only
Making that decision.
seasons in which Ter Stegen was absolutely world class was that 2018-2019 season. But of course, of in the biggest game possible against Liverpool, he had to turn into fucking what's the Liverpool goalkeeper's name? Karius. He had to turn into Karius. It was unbelievable. Performance wise, Neuer, because he revolutionized the sweeper keeper role. For me, Buffon, but objectively, Neuer is the best.
First half,
But trophies wise, it's Casillas.
cooling break. That was the only cause of note.
I think also you have to keep in mind the longevity. I think how long were the goalkeeper at their best, at their peak. I think Neuer, for the amount of seasons that he's been in goal, has been just world class, you know? In that 2014 season, are in the top 3 of Ballon d'Or. Insane.
We've seen frequently from Ben Seguir trying to take on Joan.
Buffon was not that big or that good on his feet, but I would be so confident if I had Buffon or Emi Martinez in my post. 100%. And that's what a goalkeeper can give you.
Early ball in, solid header out.
No, that's why a goalkeeper is so important, guys. You know, because like if you have the confidence in your goalkeeper saying that, hey, when it comes down to it, in a penalty shootout, in a clutch 1v1, can your goalkeeper, be clutch? Can he make a save to save you the game? You know. I'm sorry, Ter Stegen doesn't instill that confidence in me. When I see Ter Stegen, I'm saying, oh, you know what? All it takes is for one shot, or one deflection for Barcelona to concede. You know.
The physio's on. There are options available on the bench for
And it's sad.
coach is trying to take AS Monaco one step further. And AS Monaco sides who finished second last season. PSG, of course, walking wounded with the departure of several high-profile players in recent seasons. Maybe not the force they once were, but do still hold the power in Ligue 1.
Well, they're the champions until.
In fact, Ter Stegen gives me PTSD when we play knockout. Exactly, it gives you the opposite.
Look at Victor.
You know, you're saying, "Oh my God," you're going into the game feeling nervous.
Gavi, we've got Eric, Dani Olmo, that's a who's who. But this season in the French league might look a lot different. There might be a nice race for the first time in some time there. We did have Lille 2 years ago, but now that league's getting pretty strong. Traditionally, it hasn't been.
Bro, Ter Stegen in the knockouts, you're saying, "Oh my God." Bro, even in that game, in the second tie against PSG, Ter Stegen beat by Vitinha twice. You know?
We know
Oh,
the cup competition in
Ben Seguir from Monaco is good. He was balling at the Olympics.
French Polynesia. Many of them have to make a long, long journey, not too dissimilar from the surfing competition in the Olympics this year. Took place in Tahiti.
I didn't really watch the Olympics much, if I'm being honest. Well, I mean, like the football wise. I watched like the other games, you know.
On that, and you politely declined.
But I obviously kept in touch with, Fermin Lopez, Pauco Arce, our Barca boys.
Trying to get into the new season off the back of a win, but has been a very successful
Nice, Bernal. Good pass to Kunde.
results. It's some of the biggest sides in Europe. Here's Pau Victor. Slid over to the right. It will be Casado who's dropped over to that right flank. Pau Victor. A bit of interchange in positions now from Barca coming towards the precipice of the first half.
I think you're going to see Hansi Flick's system thrive when the starters are actually there. When you see Lamine Yamal, when you see potentially a left winger, a Coleman, a Nico Williams, I think that's when the system is just going to go and take a whole new level.
Someone was coming.
Because Barcelona's performances in this half has been good. It hasn't been bad. We've created chances, we created danger, we scored an offside goal. We've limited Monaco to a couple opportunities. At the start of the game, it was a little bit sketchy that the defense wasn't instilling, with,
In the first 15
tremendous confidence. But you notice that there is work to be done.
Got off the
It's
work.
still
Makes
preseason.
underneath the opposition player. What's known in
These
Spain
players are
as
still getting,
apparently
up to track
triggers and looks like
or up to standard.
player
You
fell
know.
on him. Are they okay to continue? However long the first half lasts, we are into stoppage time.
Ah. And that's the end of the half, boys. That's the end of the first half. Thoughts? Thoughts on the first half? Thoughts on the first half? Yeah. You can't even have the stats or anything. Okay. 0-0. No goals scored. Damn, I think that missed opportunity from Paul Victor is going to hurt. Crazy. Best Barca players that deserve to stay: Paulinho, Luke De Jong, Aubameyang, and also Denis Suarez, in my opinion. You see, the thing is that Barcelona, they needed to know when to sell. That's something that Barcelona always struggle with. We sell horribly. We're a terrible selling club. Yeah, for example, Real Madrid over there selling Casemiro 90 million after a mediocre season. 80 million. For example, who else? I mean, Cruz leaving on a high. It's just they know when to get rid of the players that they no longer need. That's something that Barcelona they need to take a page from their handbook, man. Paulinho, like all these players were good, but Barcelona they received cash money for, money for these players. Paulinho we bought for 50 million. And we received 50 million from him, and we got a fantastic season from him. Luke De Jong, loan. Aubameyang, 30 million from Chelsea. Hansi Flick might be the first coach we sees Lou a Joan Gamper trophy. Met first half. We need a runner in behind, no pace. If we just had Leao or maybe a fast winger, 1-0, just like that. We lack pace on the wing. I mean, the pace is supposed to be Rafinha. And he did gain a couple dangerous opportunities. And he did give Pau Victor a chance to open up the scoring. But Pau Victor, he just skied it, I'll be honest, that was a flat first half. Hopefully we do good in the second half. And I'll add Frank Cassie in that. He should have stayed. See, but Xavi was staying as a manager. And that's why Frank Cassie left. Because Xavi didn't trust him. And why are you going to keep a player that you don't trust? And especially, we received some money for him. We received 12 million euros. Deco's a fraud, selling one of the best right back last season for 10 million and with no buyback clause. That's I don't understand. I have no idea why you're selling Julian Araujo for 10 million euros with no buyback or with no selling clause. My asshole's clenched whenever the opposition team gets near the box, even during friendlies, because of Ter Stegen. My asshole's been clenched for like 8 years now, and I can't even take it. Oh my god. Oh, look at this photo. That's all of the Barca players who either won the Olympics or won the Euros. Lovely. Easily would have been 30 40 million if we had other money. Deco and Fatman Laporta, count your days. My nation cooked. Mustafa, Spain have been absolutely on fire this summer, man. They've been on fire. Olympics, Euros, and Wimbledon. I called it. You did? You did? You did call it indeed. Sometimes I don't know to blame Deco entirely. Just think for a second. If we were in a good financial condition, he would have had made good signings, I guess. In his current situation, Alemania was perfect. See, but the thing is, why did Deco go after Roque? Why did you go after him? You know, why are you going after Danny Olmo when you don't need him? You know, we need left wingers. We need a pivot. You know, why are you going after a player that we don't need? And in regards to selling, the players that we've sold, it's your job as sporting director. It's not only buying players, but selling, you know? Alemani in a summer where Barcelona had nothing, you know, and we pulled levers and everything. We brought in Lewandowski, we brought in Rafinha, we brought in Koundé, we brought in Christensen. That's a fantastic summer. Alemani could have brought Nico for 30 million and so Julian for like 50 million euros. Deco needs direct sales, coaching. Oh, man. And it's frustrating. Bro, look at this. Look at this video, guys. Right here. Look at this right here. Let me share the audio with you guys. All right, let's hear this. Oh, it's fucking music. So this is Nico Williams right here. This music. So Nico Williams had the 11 last season. But now it's going to be Nico Williams with the 10. See, like, yo, that's just. See, I'm sorry, you don't make this type of video if Nico Williams isn't staying. All right. I mean, thoughts on that, boys? Seems like you cut weight. Good for you, mate. Yeah, I was what's it called? Around 190. I was in a slight bulk, a lean bulk, and now I'm cutting weight again. I don't think Roque was bad after seeing Enderick horrible Real Madrid debut. I think these players are raw, need polishing. See, but the thing is, Barcelona, they're in a situation where they can't, wait on the player. We need players to perform now. It's perfectly fine if Barcelona, they're star-studded and everything, and you have money to spend. Then it's perfectly fine. Spend 40 million, close to 60 on a player that could be something in the future. But you've also made other signings. But Vitor Roque, you made that signing to be your starter now. That's my problem with Roque. Fair enough. If Vitor leaves, hopefully he joins Lazio and scores 5 on Barca. My striker doesn't deserve the treatment he's getting. Free my boy Victor from shit player management. Bilbao forced him to stay with the number 10. Inaki win in counter days. Nico's trolling Barcelona. I know, he has to be, bro. He has to be. No shot you make that video if you're not staying, bro. Bernal is a real deal. Hope he starts. Bernal has been good this game. But guys, look at this. Julian Alvarez for Atletico Madrid. La Araña. Bro, I'm pretty sure. Atletico Madrid. They've announced Julian. Look at that. That's sick. I gave up on the Nico transfer drama last week. My expectations are very realistic this season. I'll just be okay with a Copa and Super Copa and good competition in La Liga. Real Madrid signed Mbappe, and Barcelona we signed Dani Olmo. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, actually? Athletic cooking with the signings just to get third. It's in the history of Athletic. Chilo's leaving a disaster class. We'll be there. Okay, so who did Atletico Madrid sign? They signed Julian Alvarez. They signed Lenormand from Real Sociedad. They signed Conor Gallagher from Chelsea, and they signed Sorloth from Villarreal. That's honestly a good summer. That's a good summer for Atleti. Yeah, Sorloth. What's up, J2S? Like Porta and Leco been gaslighting your fan base. Uh See, but I don't even think it's La Porta or Deco line. I don't think it's that. I think, for example, I think it's more of Nico just wanting to stay because Laporta said that we can financially afford Nico, and we signed Daniel Olmo. We had the money to do that. And right now with departures, we should have this margin of space in order to get him. But it's just simple. I don't think that Nico Williams wants to come. The news broke recently that saying like, oh, Nico Williams has said yes to Barca. But if you're saying yes, then why are you going out and signing, you know, or making the video saying you're getting a new shirt number? It just doesn't make sense. If Hansi Flick doesn't work, then the only glimmer of hope for Barca will be Vladimir Putin. Let's hire him. If you can't coach these players, then nobody can. Atletico transfer win has been solid. It's been fantastic. One player goes out, they bring another player in. I believe Hermoso leaves, they bring in Robin Lenormand. Morata goes, they bring in Julian Alvarez. You know, great signing, but they do this every year. Just like, yeah. Theo Mota preseason looked awful. Zero open goal play. Vlahovic looks horrible. City still winning the league, unfortunately. Hope Spurs win it, which they won't. But kill me for dreaming. Spurs with what? With Solanke. You know, I still see the favorites being Man City. It's gonna be hard to beat them. Bro, imagine if we had Julian, man. Imagine if Julian Alvarez was the Barcelona striker. Hey, but I mean, Julian is what, 23? That's a massive upgrade. Sorloth Alvarez for Alvaro Memphis. That is. It's the. I think Julian. I think that transfer is huge. I think that elevates him to the next level, because Julian is world class. I think you know. Oh wow. Um, Spurs and Villa are the only team I rate in the Prem. The rest are ass, and City and Arsenal are stinkers. You don't trust Arsenal to go all the way. Atletico Madrid did great transfer business just to park the bus in UCL games. I was doing Kuna career in reverse. Watching Villa Barca next. Hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's the case, man. Look right here at Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo being basically presented. First pictures of Dani Olmo in a Barca jersey. Bournemouth is also a great team to enjoy. Iraola is a great coach. So guys, in the Prem, looking at how the season is shaping up, almost 40 GL will be there. 20 goals, 20 assists. Hey, Olmo, if you get that, bro, you're him. What happened in the match? Please update it. Yo, what's up, back? What's up, XZ? It's 0-0 at the moment. 0-0. Halftime at the moment. With Arsenal, it's weird because they have great defenders. Their offense is mid, and then vice versa. Who do Arsenal have in the attack? Saka, Martinelli, Havertz. That's their attack. How are we doing? It's a decent half. It's a decent half. I wouldn't say it's Barcelona, at 100%. You see a lack of pace, for example, on the wings. Okay, so this was Ter Stegen's speech as captain, because the captain, he makes a speech in the you know in the opening ceremony of the Joan Gamper. He says, "Good evening, everyone. It's a privilege to represent these colors. From last season, we want to appreciate Xavi Hernandez. He worked very hard. Also, Sergio Roberto for what he achieved at the club of his life. They will be remembered in our club as the two legends they are. This season, we started with a new coach, Hansi Flick, and we hope that it's going to be filled with plenty of success. And I'm delighted that midway through the season, we'll be back at the Spotify camp now. And last but not least, thank you very much for your support. VISCA el Barça." Wow. And he did receive some hate because at the end he didn't say VISCA Catalunya. Winger situation concerning, it is Gundogan on. And who else? Is Ter Stegen getting trolled for his speech? He is. Yeah. The first comment says, "Bro yapping like if we care what he has to say. Get out of my club. We should sell you, fraud." Okay. All right, second half underway, boys. About to start. Players are back out onto the pitch.
Started with Barca going from right to left. Now let's get that second half started.
All right, second half. You see, our fan base is just a bunch of spoiled bipolar fans. That's why everybody hates us.
Less of a double pivot in attack and more of Marc Casado playing alongside Gundogan in the more attacking midfield.
It is Andres Christensen who has been withdrawn for the second half. By the looks of things.
Wait, why has Christensen come off?
Which brings Sergio Dominguez into partner
Sergio Dominguez on for Christensen and Gundogan on for Pablo Torre.
Something just happened to Florian Balogun. It couldn't have taken that long. I think he took a ball to the face.
Oh yeah,
Ow.
he was just hit in the face.
The temple one that will
All right.
shake your equilibrium.
So I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Christian Pulisic took a shot to the face against Milan. Now Balogun. What is
Bro, please ask that Fati guy to reduce his wages and stay fit this season.
Speaks volumes.
Well, Barcelona
It seems that Ansu Fati is going to be leaving the club, boys.
on the US tour, which delayed their game somewhat.
To who? I don't know. But the reports coming out that Barcelona's looking to sell. Oh, Gundogan. Lovely turn. See, but there's news like you know, Ansu Fati staying, and news that he's leaving. That Hansi Flick likes him. It's just, bro, Barcelona, they're just willy-nilly like that, man. Make a decision. What I like about Ter Stegen as a goalkeeper is his hair transplant. Bro, what a comeback. Did you guys see Ter Stegen's hair in in the 2022 season? I think it was that one. Same as Alba. Yeah, exactly,
A
bro.
lot of physicality in the midfield against a very strong Monaco side.
Here's Day on the right. Coaches and Hansi
Nice, Rafinha, good turn. Take a shot, take a shot.
technical areas. Going drops it inside the area. No chance for Barca to finish off. But several good opportunities in the first half. Spent maybe Inigo Martinez is the best of the bunch.
Yeah,
Someone needs to occupy the 10 if Fati leaves.
hard to say.
Who do you guys want that 10 to be?
Back line is
Lamine Yamal?
all season, especially at the beginning of it.
Gundogan? Pedri?
So, Hakuasi,
Danny Olmo?
Andres Christensen,
I think Odo Romeo also needs a hair transplant. Nah, bro, the Romeo has been bald for years.
main rotation. But
All hope is lost when it comes to Odo Romeo receiving hair
those three
or getting his hair back.
and as many games to come, you might think one of them goes down alongside Araujo. You're going to need somebody else to come in and pick up the slack.
Stray out of play.
Because I refuse to go in this season with less players because of that stupid it's the Messi's number 10 jersey. Nah, someone's going to get the 10. Who it's going to be, I don't know. Remember, Braithwaite, dude is a CEO of a successful company. He was more rich than our club in the COVID era. He's a real estate dealer.
Signs, and
Braithwaite right now is playing what for Espanyol?
look out.
Back and there is the opening goal. Barca have conceded in the Gamper. Opportunistic stuff from AS Monaco.
Wait, how do we just concede? We were just watching the replay.
Back line. It seemed as if there was
Wait, no.
then it was a burst through the centre. It might be Balogun who was
What just happened?
It was maybe Lamine Camara as well. And those were the two cannons, the players who had pushed forward. It looked fairly relaxed defensively from Barca. An interception just caught the nappy as it was looking across the other.
Oh my gosh.
AS Monaco take the lead against Barca.
Well, this is a sport that can give and take away very quickly, and Marc Bernal had a really nice stint in the U.S. But somebody
Okay, who do you blame there? Inigo Martinez just passes it to Marc Bernal, but Marc Bernal is just caught sleeping.
at all times, and it's a difficult
Bro.
that Barca are now up against here in the second half to try and capture yet another Gamper.
Barca have the momentum in their favour, but early on in the second half, they find themselves behind. And once again this preseason,
Yep.
it's avoidable goal.
Yeah, I was going to mention this in the first half and say that whenever
And on top of that, Bernal looked the wrong way too.
Set.
No one told them that Mark Bernal was being man marked.
They never
Yeah,
really
the communication wasn't there.
too many breakdowns in defense to give up goals that could have been avoided. It comes in the moments when you're not expecting it, whether it's on the counterattack, which at times you can understand, or moments like that, which are entirely avoidable.
See, all someone needs to do is just tell Bernal, someone's pressing you. Someone's pressing you.
Danger of being raised against Balagun. Camera gets the call for AS Monaco.
Ah. Well,
In the Gamper trophy game.
Braithwaite finally is Ronaldo's and Nazario arc.
With Sergio Dominguez.
Bernal was scanning, Inigo didn't communicate it.
Just making what options available to him this time around. Plays it through the centre.
No, but I don't all like it's not all on Inigo and it's not all on Inigo because it could be anyone. It could be Balde screaming at him, "Hey, there's someone pressing you." It could be
Pause in play.
I don't know, Marc Casado, Ter Stegen, Dora. Anyone on the pitch could have screamed at Bernal saying, "Yo, someone's pressing you."
Seasons past. Monaco's had a little bit of history for them. They celebrate their 100th anniversary.
Just it happened so quickly because like I was looking at the replay from the previous play. And I heard the commenters say, "Oh, we can see the goal." I'm like, "How? Is the ball even in play?"
Freed up the wage bill and brought in some funds for the coffers. They have invested 60
Why were we not the combos in the middle
signings.
that we saw in the preseason?
Likes of Zakaria, Fofana, Golovin and N'Golo. That's happened all.
Well, I mean, we technically are still in preseason.
That's his opportunity to attack. Shoots that to the back post.
Ah, Lewandowski.
Strike, but Lewandowski was waiting to pull the trigger. And that one, he was just waiting for it to drop, and it was taken away from him. First chance we've seen of note for Barca in the second half. Off Valdez runs down the left-hand side. That delicate clipped ball.
Credit to them.
Nice, Inigo.
Good football right now, and they've really been doing so throughout this game. The onus is on Barca.
Flick not gonna pass this up.
Find a way.
He would let them know the details like a drill sergeant. I love it. Yeah, you can't let this mistake go by the wayside. You have to understand that this mistake cannot be repeated
Changes we'll likely see on the hour
because these type of mistakes can cost you tournaments.
again.
You would be surprised if Lamine Yamal and Ferran Torres were on the match day sheet, listed named on the bench. You'd be surprised if they didn't come in.
No, Lamine Yamal and Ferran Torres, they are gonna have some minutes in this match.
But also,
It's gonna be simple as that.
I mean, Yamal in particular, it's an opportunity to get in tune with his teammates, having not been on the
That German mentality.
and even Martinez.
All right. Yeah, aiming for success and improvement,
Ilkay Gundogan
and especially at Barcelona. Barcelona is not a club that is satisfied with mediocrity. Oh, Marc Casado, good pass. Leo, what are you doing? Did Lewandowski went for acrobatic back heel?
problem for him, he couldn't line up an effort.
Balde.
I'd like to see a replay of that to see exactly where that bounced.
There was the right-hand side, and it's an attacking foul by
Foul from Lewandowski.
his physicality.
An initial slingshot release pass from Koundé. Waited perfectly for Casado. Lewandowski is frustrated that he was just called for a foul, but that was the first real threat of danger. Here's another look at the goal that Barca can see. Look, Marc Bernal's looking everywhere, and he just doesn't see Kamara.
Just snuck off his foot. And even Martinez made the pass. Bernal was checking over his right shoulder, appearing on the other side.
Oh, that's such a silly goal to concede, man. I'm going out for now. I'll try to hop on later in the podcast. Perfect, NJ. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. I'll see you later tonight if possible. If not, on another video, man. Xavi apologists might see the sunlight today. They will turn on Flick after this game. I'm not making any decisions on Hansi Flick minimum until the season actually starts. This is a preseason game.
Just say, Duncan, that
You know,
see what Monaco can do here.
The ball down that left channel. There's the cutback. Nothing becomes from Dallas. Dominguez collects.
I'm not gonna make any defining opinions or anything like that. This isn't the squad that we're gonna see
Mistake. Look, we can go back to the replay. We can slow that down.
on the weekend against Valencia.
Look at where his
We're gonna see Lamine Yamal.
vision was.
We're gonna see Pedri potentially. No way we can see a second.
Into offside.
Offside.
Will be raised. Well, the goal has been given. Marcus Reyes
Oh, and we can see the second. Wow.
assist, and it did look as if it was just slightly off.
Oh my God, we can see a second. Ter Stegen yet again having his hand this over. Hey, but this goal was much better for Monaco. Lewandowski looks like a liability on the pitch.
VAR to right the wrongs. If indeed there was a mistake made.
It hasn't been a good game from Lewandowski, if I'm being honest.
In live time, it did look like an offside. We'll get the benefit of replay. Maybe he wasn't offside. Let's see. Close enough.
It's close. Is Balde playing him on? Minamino pushes a threaded ball through the lines.
Minamino.
Sergio Dominguez isn't able to
And
intercept that ball.
honestly, Duncan, in a preseason game, I'm all right with not having to wait 3 minutes, 5 minutes at the monitors to figure out whether or not.
It's whatever. Dude is not contributing in the attack and losing the ball in the build-up. See, I want to see Paul Victor there as a striker.
This is a sign for Barca right now. They have not been up to it, especially since the second half started. And if
Barcelona poor in these opening 15 minutes.
they'll have to pick it up.
Oh, good pass from Rafinha. No. It was a good idea to pass it to Paul Victor out on the wing, but the execution wasn't there. Man, not the best way to start the second half. Already losing 2-0.
If you're looking for that spark and a little injection of energy, then Yamal coming into the game wouldn't be the worst idea.
Yeah, the attack needs some flair. The attack right now is a little bit too stale. No. Don't concede the third. Come on, don't concede the third. Lock it up offensive. Okay. Oof.
Barca's typical way of playing, as Ter Stegen releases Gundogan, trying to play out of the back and putting out a fire immediately upon having some pressure applied on them. It's failing them right now because there's inexperience back there in terms of playing with each other.
With the right. They run to the box from Lewandowski. And Lewandowski just a little slow to make it cross the near post. But
All right.
probably makes it well.
Monaco recover.
Dominguez and Marc Bernal are players who have played together, but not with Ter Stegen, not with Inigo Martinez, not with Balde. So it's okay to make these mistakes in the preseason. Truly, there's no reason to get overly furious with what you're seeing.
I agree.
Overreact some.
Hansi should bring Paul Victor in the middle and remove that old man from the pitch.
It's okay. Preseason.
The reason why I don't think that Hansi Flick's going to take Robert Lewandowski off the match is simply because he wants Robert Lewandowski to receive 90 minutes, to play 90 minutes. Lamine Yamal about to be coming onto the pitch, and then you see they set up on Tijik.
Lamine Yamal is warming up. Venturing
Um,
the teenager.
excited and cheer.
The
That's crazy. A 17-year-old, the star of the team.
been told to strip off because Hansi Flick is going to bring him on shortly.
And we have been waiting for this moment all summer. It'll sound even better when he comes on against
Oh, okay, so other players are coming on. Hector Fort,
the season here at Montpellier.
Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal.
We like the looks of Lamine in Blaugrana as much as we enjoyed watching him for Spain.
When they just pauses over his pass, get the ball back at his feet. Lovely. Good movement from Barcelona. Be careful not to lose their heads here. After the second goal,
All right.
strategy needs to remain the same.
Kunde. Ah, it was so close to Rafinha.
Knows the way.
Pau Victor takes a shot, deflected, goes out for a corner.
Barca will have a corner.
All right, substitutes are coming on, boys. What changes is Hansi Flick going to make? Who's coming off? I'm assuming Pau Victor.
Players making their way up,
I'm assuming
getting ready to
Rafinha as well.
alongside Lamine and Ferran, Hector Fort, Gerard Martin.
Hector Ford, so Kunde off.
Corner comes in and
Ah,
looks like it will come out.
another corner for Barca.
Corner.
Rafinha looked mid. All the Barcelona players looked mid, I would say. The standouts in that first half were Paulo Torre and
They may be on the next
Pau Victor,
play.
but other than that, it was just a stale performance from Barca.
This time around, let's hope that Gundogan can take.
Gunnar is going to be taking the corner though for Barca right here. Marc Casado is there in case Gundogan wants to play short. Passes it to Rafinha. Rafinha,
Looks for the return. This could be an AS Monaco break. It's a foul.
Gundogan trips.
And that seems to get the substitutions.
Oh,
Gundogan has been bloodied.
Ooh,
they were trying to set something up off of the training.
ooh. What was it? An elbow?
Maybe took a stud in the head there from the awkward tumble.
Didn't look like the cleat got him. It looked like an elbow.
Wait, what was it, an elbow? Ooh, I think Gundogan's bleeding.
It's just the arm swinging back, trying to get the run going, and Gundogan was already falling over
Yeah.
the slippery surface.
What happened here? Hey, it's an unfortunate incident. It's a fall.
The Emerson has been forced into play.
Well, the result notwithstanding, the thing that you cannot afford to see is the injury.
Ooh, a head injury. Hey, let's be careful with those. Let's be careful with those. There's no need to risk Gundogan in this match. He's received a head injury and step him out. Simple.
Wrist or arm put in jeopardy. These are the types of things that friendlies are not made for.
Yeah.
And the kind of players who are likely to feature from the start against Valencia as well.
These preseason matches aren't made for injuries.
I'm sure if they're coming on, then includes Lamine Yamal. We'll first look at him this season. The breakup that he took Europe by storm in the European Championships in Germany.
What's gonna happen here? What I worry most is Hansi Flick not being in the Catalan. Might not receive favors from the local fan base, but at the same time, he's not gonna be as involved in the media, because one of the issues with Xavi is that because he was Catalan, because he was so close to Barcelona and his family was Barcelona fans as well, any news that would broke out, or like let's say, hey, any criticism, Xavi would know about that. Xavi would know, and being involved with the media, it's just so sometimes you want to be isolated from that. You want to be able to put your head down and just focus on the work. Because constantly just worrying about what the media is saying, worrying what your family is hearing. It's not a very good work environment.
The buggy onto the field of play. Might add an extra substitution for Flick. Dion at least considerable discomfort after elbow just above the eye.
This will serve as somewhat of an extended hydration break for everybody.
All right, hydration break for everyone.
Concern is for Gundogan, which, again, it doesn't look like it's something that should be serious in any way, but you try telling that to somebody who just got his head busted open.
Gundogan is escorted off the field of play. Might add an extra substitution. 5 changes to be made by Barcelona. Switch player is going to be taken off.
Okay, so Ferran Torres on for Gundogan.
Ferran Torres was always scheduled to come on.
Robert Lewandowski off. Okay,
Robert Lewandowski is also making way. Ferran Torres on in his stead.
and Balde. That's interesting. So not Kunde. So Hector Ford being played as a left back. All right.
Gerard Martin to come on. And of course, Lamine Yamal will hear a roar go up here.
And look at how the crowd cheers for Lamine Yamal. Spain's hero of the summer. Spain's emerging superstar.
So now he gets to play alongside Pal Victor, which is
Lewandowski out. Loans for that office.
Pal Victor in more of a central role now that Lewandowski departs.
So free cameo for Ilkay Gundogan with that cut just above his right eye, or alongside his right eye by the looks of things. Might require a couple of stitches.
Hector Ford, good pressure right there. This is why I want Pau in the middle. Pau was able to put in some good pressure on the Monaco goalkeeper.
Remaining here. A delayed start, delayed return from the half-time break as well.
No.
First touch, great touch from Hector Ford, intercepted that beautifully.
Oh, and Gerard Martin on for Koundé. So Gerard Martin is playing out on the left. Lamine Yamal as the right back.
Lead this game by 2 goals with no response from the Blaugrana.
Amin is becoming known for that little dink pass over the top. It's one of his trademarks, calling cards. And again, he's only 17. He's got so much to learn and so much to improve on in this game, which is scary to think that he can improve. But that pass in particular is one we'll see a number of times this year. He's out on the right-hand flank, and all of a sudden...
Okay. Ter Stegen passes it to Ferran. Ferran opens out wide. Lamine Yamal.
Against the number 9.
Hector Ford in the overlap.
That ball into the area, unsuccessfully there. Lamine Yamal has won a throw in high up the pitch. That young players have had a good summer. Hector Ford
Oh, good pass to Rafinha.
played an interesting
I really like when players like Fermin, Pau shine underdogs.
Balde, but
And on top of that, I know Fermin isn't from La Masia, but you want to see these players succeed.
from here to get to the area with Pal Victor. Pal Victor plays that to the right.
Oh, what a pass from Lamine. Oh, no, Pau, how you miss? Pau. Oh, my God, that pass from Lamine Yamal. Brilliant. No, that should have been Pau Victor 1-0. I mean, 2-1. The comeback should have been there.
But from our angle, that looked destined for the side net.
Oh, my gosh.
Brilliant feed, and Pal
No.
For the chip.
Ah.
How far away was he?
Ah, just inches away.
Joan got the slightest fingertip to it.
Is Astralaga warming up?
Needed for AS
Or
Monaco.
Iñaki?
Possible not to take defeat lying down. On the attack again here, it's Gerard Martin.
Foul on Ferran right here.
Rough and ready challenge. And Torres complaining he's taken out illegally. Has to show his war wounds as well to the referee.
Ooh. Nasty contact.
Just caught him.
That's a yellow. That's a yellow.
And we haven't
I think
seen
that's like
much of
excessive
this
force.
in the preseason.
Ferran with his dolphin mentality, he already sort of shows diving skills. Hey, but in that action, he was like hit. I will be honest. Like being a player running at you like that, it does hurt.
Romania to show off the type of service that we've seen from him. Just want to dink this just in front of that penalty spot. Slice it in and allow someone to get on the other end of it.
Yeah, looks like he's going to put this into the danger zone. It's a
Ah.
delivery. It drops behind. It will be a goal kick. Torres still walking wounded.
An idea for Ran certainly onside, and he just got too much of it.
Ah. He wasn't able to get the header on target.
Put that into the back of the net. He's trying to flick that on to let somebody else finish the job.
Ter Stegen just gives the instruction to Inigo Martinez and collects that.
But it's no surprise, Duncan, that since Lamine and the rest of the subs, has to be said as well, have come on, that this team looks re-energized and ready to seek out at least one to bring this thing back within striking distance.
And that's just like the fitness. Like the players, they're just not up. You know, their fitness isn't there. Nice, Lamine.
And they do so in the danger zone. Low
Oh, Lamine takes a shot.
test.
Good save.
The goalkeeper caught, but it's the first strike for Lamine Yamal since coming on.
He does the hard work, he wins the ball back, and he says, I deserve this one. We've seen him curl that one into either end.
Ah.
Attempting to keep that down. It
All right, guys. Roughly what? 20 minutes left into the match. Can Barcelona make a comeback?
little problem for Burnley.
2-0 at the moment. Barcelona losing.
Now Gerard Martin. Martinez. On a turn. Ferran Torres was trying to keep up the pace of that move. As we're about to get some substitutions for AS Monaco. Kyle Henrique, one of the players to come on. Gerard Martin inside. Panics defending there, Barca.
Oh,
Also get
that's a foul from Gerard.
signing the French national, but born in Nigeria. Elena Kena, one of the new signings. Youngster, just 17 years old to come on. Monaco fans excited about him, Elena Kena.
We'll wait on that.
All right, subs.
Players to get hydrated. One more
Another hydration break.
today.
Without Lewandowski, our attack looks quick.
Instructions again to be given by
Looks a lot more fluid. I will be honest. Looks slightly better.
out of the dugout, go across to the players.
But you know, Lamine Yamal has also been key for that. I've been liking the movement from Pau Victor. He's had, I think, Barcelona's two clearest opportunities.
Of what Hansi Flick's 11 is going to look like. And I still don't think we have the perfect puzzle completed yet. But if you're thinking 4-2-3-1, then the biggest question comes with what are you doing with that two in the middle? Because at times it's gone from a 4-2-3-1 to a more traditional 4-3-3 with that second pivot player, in this case Marc Casado, pushing up forward next to the other attacking midfielder. But of course, we haven't really factored in the idea that Fermin will likely be ready to go come Saturday.
Have we lost any Gamper matches before? We have. We have. Recently, the ones that I remember. Let me try to look up the history, because I do remember that we have lost some Joan Gamper matches before in the past. Joan Gamper Trophy. Winners list. So, the last time Barcelona lost, oh my God, was in 2012 against Sampdoria. We lost 1-0. Okay. And then it was in 2009 against Man City. Okay. Because I remember last year we played against Tottenham. And the year before we played against a team from Mexico. I think it was either Pumas.
Take a breath from the fans whenever Lamine Yamal gets hold of the ball. I've got the feeling he's going to do something special. Thus far, he's had a couple of electric moments since coming on. He's trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Inigo to Martin. Casado. All right. 12 minutes left into the match. Inigo Martinez passes it to Rafinha. Bad pass from Casado.
He wants to push the ball forward, and credit to Monaco right now, they're not allowing that to happen. And it's not a bad thing to have to practice this moment when you're down by a goal or two and you're looking for a way into a game where most of your ideas have fallen on empty shoulders. Victor had two chances in this game, one in the first half, one in the second. Inigo Martinez. Right across to the right. There you go, good switch.
Joan Martin. Oh, he puts in the cross. All right. Foul on Minamino from Casado.
I think Barca need to try to probe on the right now. They've got a lot of talent out there that also brings diversity, because Hector Fort, we saw the couple of crosses that he put in. He could do it with the outside of his boot if he needs to, as Monaco prepare 3 more changes.
3 more changes coming on from Monaco. Okay. The goal scorer Camada coming off for Monaco.
Some players will run out here at the Olympic Stadium.
Minamino.
Possible stay put for the time being. Lots of changes made in the second half without really breaking up the momentum of Barcelona. It just hasn't happened to them in front of goal.
Yeah, and that will come, and more importantly, for the fans, they're going to want to celebrate a goal sooner rather than later. Hopefully, they don't have to wait until the Athletic Club game to get that chance here at home, but like any good preseason game, there have been things that you see that look like signs of improvement and plenty to work on.
Joan Martin. Casado. I wonder what's the reaction going to be when Nico Williams he comes to the Stade Montijic in a couple weeks and he's not signed for Barcelona. He's most likely going to get whistled. He's going to be whistled and everything. I hope we don't play similarly in our game against Valencia. I'm already seeing Xavi apologists clowning me and other who wear Xavi out and even are bored. This game is not going to be indicative of Hansi Flick's tenure at Barcelona. It's a preseason game. You know, I'm going to make judgments after we see multiple official competitive matches from Hansi Flick and when our players are back. Because is this Barcelona's best lineup? No.
Well run back here.
Inigo might be the worst defender I've ever seen.
Done by Casado.
And it's looking like it's going to be another 90 minutes.
Okay, you have not seen what's it called? Pique's later years. You haven't seen Maguire for United.
Of injuries that Barca have in the midfield, specifically the Gavi, Pedri, Frankie situation, wouldn't surprise me to see him getting a good chunk of minutes at the beginning of this season.
He's on the ball. He was trying to return the pass to Ferran Torres.
Oh, foul.
Hoping to feature in some capacity against Valencia.
First goal was Inigo masterclass, and second was just horrible awareness. If this wasn't preseason, I would lose my shit. No, if this wasn't preseason, guys, I'd be here joining you. I'd be like, what the fuck is this performance?
This situation without any bias anywhere. So
But I'm not too harsh. I'm not too critical or anything.
give you the chance.
Because after all, this is our last game of the preseason, and it doesn't look that Hansi Flick is looking to just have this be like your first official match, basically. You know,
Minimal the opportunity to
because there's still a lot of youngsters out there. Inigo's a Ramos from Wish who's good on his feet. You take him off and let Pau play in the middle and watch the goals just flood in. With Pau Victor, as I said, he was at the heart of both of Barcelona's most clear-cut chances. It was that one in the opening minute, and then the Lamine Yamal pass to Pau Victor in behind.
Danger of losing their first Gamper
Lewandowski's the most useless fuck I've seen.
11 straight
So far, I've not seen the combos, the system of play that we've seen in the United States.
lost. That Gamper came to an Italian side.
I agree. That has been missing.
12.
But why is that? Like, because the personnel isn't that different.
the referee just trying to hurry things along.
Well, again, not that we're playing for anything beyond mostly pride tonight, but we should get a chunk of added time in the second half with the
Yeah.
Joan injury. And then, of course,
Yeah, we should get like 5 minutes of at a time. Monaco losing half its squad in the preseason friendly.
minutes would be in the cards.
Ugh. It's Lewa. He slows down the attacks and acts like Busquets driving down fucking useless prick. This has to be Robert Lewandowski's last season at Barcelona. It has to be, man. We can't be having another season of Robert Lewandowski as Barcelona's striker, main striker, after this one. Because last season we were already thinking, you know what?
Actually, almost hope that he's milking it a little bit.
We should already be looking for Lewandowski's exit. I can't see Ter Stegen and Lewandowski next season.
Down the line, it's going to be chased after.
Hopefully this is their last. Hopefully it is.
Into his line. There's Monaco. Well, they shot a dummy there. Left it over. It's the cavalry arriving inside the area.
Oh my God.
Number 3, Reyes Monaco.
Oh, 3-0, man. Yo, Ter Stegen is just beat so easily, bro.
It is a goal scored by the visitors again against the run of play. Yeah, but it's Moiso who's finished that off. Christian Moiso,
That was just poor defending.
good finish from him. It was when Monaco were down to 10 men and they'd just broken away. Looks like there's too much danger on the initial ball.
Yo, Hansi Flick is gonna make these players run 1,000 suicides
Going to start the game.
just as a warm up for training.
A really nice little stop and stare that I thought this had to be taken first time. At least some credit. He brings it down to his favorite left. Just throws it calmly past Peña. Iñaki beaten. And
Yeah, Iñaki Peña beat him right there. I wouldn't say it's his fault though. Like,
this one isn't going Barca's way tonight.
Matasso has come on in the
ah,
end of that to replace
no, Martinez closing him down. Yeah, I mean, I dare say Hansi Flick will be the first coach to lose Joan Gamper. Well, he isn't the first coach. We did lose in 2012. We did lose in 2009. Mustafa predicts and gets it right once again. I feel like I'm the Akinator. Yo, the Akinator is so good. Is so clutch.
at the scoreline in the Gamper.
You tell him anything, and the Akinator finds out. Wait, hold up. Let me fix the camera.
Been a game for many purposes,
There you go.
not predominantly the result. It's been about flooding the youngsters, getting some players back into the swing of things.
Tony Fernandez.
And obviously, Tony Fernandez, who comes on, one of the heroes of the penalty shootout.
Senor Xavi was smiling.
Now, Duncan, we can say that this game has devolved a bit into what we're used to seeing in the final 15 minutes of the friendly.
Taken out of play by AS Monaco.
All right. We're bringing on casuals, so we couldn't really care.
Things.
Yeah, you're right. We're bringing on a lot of youngsters, so it's not Barcelona's strongest team. Just a friendly reminder, City lost versus Celtic. City lost against Barcelona. Real Madrid lost against AC Milan.
Don't panic.
You know, I'm not going to worry too much if
Game of the year.
an Inter lost versus Al Hilal. Wow.
Towards the halfway line. And it's another one over the top of the Barca defence. Iñaki Peña again scrambling back to get into his 6-yard box. Here's Monaco attack continues, but the presence of Barca players enough just to slow
And they're going to win the league.
the French principality.
It's preseason, guys. It's preseason.
Stop and stare to set up that goal has looked like a bright spark for Monaco here in the second half.
Because this is a warm up, and that's precisely what it is. Lewandowski needs to go to Al Kebab. Oh, that's hilarious.
And remember how it went last year, 0-0 against Getafe to start the season. Hold on.
Running through, taken away before it could reach.
Is Barcelona going to get at least one goal? Like, come on, at least get one.
Darren to make that move into the opposition area.
I hope Twitter fan base doesn't lose their shit and not be Hansi Flick out already. I pray that doesn't happen, man.
And I don't even remember the first result the year before when Koeman
Because I know the media is going to be killing
games didn't go
Hansi Flick, and that shouldn't be the case. It's preseason, guys.
Just for 7 minutes in this one.
Mr. Flick, thank you so much for the memories and best of luck in the future.
Was this in play?
One knee down, one knee up, one arm wide, one arm down. That's Ter Stegen. Ter Laden. Hold up. That is hilarious. Wow. Ter statue bingo.
That's what we've wanted to see from Kim Junyen this entire preseason. He hasn't had the chance to stretch his legs quite so much. Small in stature, large in life. And the only thing he missed was the finish. But this is what these extra 7 minutes are for.
There are some Barca Twitter accounts on that quite. They're so delusional. Yeah. I mean, that's.
Featured in several games of pre-season, largely anonymous showings for him. I think we'll be back with Barca Athletic.
Yeah.
Almost exclusively for them this season. The next few changes.
Bro. Look at this. Like, you can't make this up, bro. One knee down, one knee up, one arm wide, one arm down. Gets the play. And it's Ter Stegen, man. Every single fucking time, man.
Rotating almost everybody has come off against Monaco.
If Flick loses against Valencia at the start, then I'm worried. I wouldn't be worried if we lose our first league game. Because just think about under Pep Guardiola, we did have a bad start.
90 minutes. It's
But I need to see, performances. It can't be Hansi Flick comes to Barcelona and he absolutely just, like, we just get slammed. No, that can't happen.
Around about 25 minutes to go with the introduction of Iñaki Peña. That is Ferran Torres. Moves over to the right.
Oh, man.
At least to get a consolation goal before the end.
Long season ahead of us. 2 different coaches. No way, man. No. I'm not starting this Hansi Flick out, man. I can't. We can't.
Another one towards the edge of the area. Looked as if it was Lamine Yamal that was tripped up there. Strong challenge that elicits a yellow card from the referee.
haven't seen too many of those today. In fact, I think that's
Oh.
A couple of rough and ready challenges, maybe without the yellow.
you can't do that to Lamine. Not today.
A free kick. Well, maybe just beyond shooting distance, but Lamine Yamal will have a look at this.
Bro, people are already trolling so hard on Twitter.
To go for Ferran Torres. Follow-up continues. Lamine Yamal
No foul.
in the box, nothing given by the referee.
Yo, please, Mustafa, I can't have another year of what we had last season, man. I cannot have that.
I wouldn't mind seeing Lamine have a crack with his right foot every now and then.
No, we can't have the season that we went through, bro. We can't. Bro, Xavi's Haram ball, that last season, man.
Players who
Oof.
three players who will until the end. Comes the corner in.
Yo, how many more minutes are left in the match? We're reaching in the 95th. Ferran Torres with the fucking captain's armband. Yo, what? What sin did Barca commit in the past? Ferran Torres as the captain?
Back out. There's a challenge off the ball. Bit of a naughty shoulder charge there.
I mean, I guess.
Copa del Rey we trust.
Sure.
Oh, that's so sad, bro.
Castadel,
No way, man.
imagine on a La Liga weekend.
Martin Zubamendi has rejected Liverpool.
That's good to see that the fans have been able to come out and shaking off the cobwebs of the seats at the Estadio Olímpico Companch. And once we get back to Saturday, Duncan, the season starts. We all watch with a more intent focus.
Sliced into the middle.
Yo, what's up? Can't even win the only trophy we won. Yo, no way. Bro, all I'm saying, yeah, it's preseason, guys. It's preseason. Preseason, youngsters out there. Because if this is the first game of La Liga and we're losing 3-0, I'm chalking it there and there.
Consolation goal. Here and there. Traditional season opener. It's going to be the first time in 12 years that the Gamper.
Losing the Gamper.
A rare pre-season defeat for them as well.
Not a single goal.
Martinez.
And that's game.
Here at the Olympics.
That's game. A 3-0 defeat against Monaco in preseason. Not the best look. Just knowing that next weekend, guys, we're going to be playing our first game in La Liga. It's a little bit frustrating. There were some positives, in Pau Victor and Paulo Torre. But overall, from the performance, it wasn't really good. You wanted more. And, later we're going to have to talk about, Nico Williams. We're going to be talking about, Barcelona's transfer window and the preseason as a whole. How are we feeling? Is the season going to be a successful one? But, yeah, we like Hansi Flick is going to need to start well, or the press will kill him. It's like that. But all right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.